Good morning, it's Rachel again. I seem to be very prolific making videos this week. I'm just going to do a few pages in my journal, so I thought I'd turn the video on. I don't know how it's going to go, but I'll try my best. So just moving my coffee. I'm going to sit down. I hope everybody can hear me, and let's get started. So I'm going to attach this photograph. I just have to work it out. I need to bring it over a bit closer to me. I'm going to attach this photograph, is that okay, on this page. So I think I'll go ahead and glue that. I'm just looking for my scrap gluing bit of paper. I'll go ahead and glue that, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of embellishing around it, just using my Universal Paytex Vinaville or PVA glue. One of my customers mentioned that some glues might go yellow. Does anybody know about that? I'm not an expert with glue, but I did think that possibly this PVA doesn't go yellow, and nor I imagine would the glue stick, but the other stronger glue that I use, this one, or the fabrics, probably does yellow with time. It's kind of smelly as well. So yeah, I do try and use that one, not put too much, and I'm very sad to cover up the writing, but I've got the writing on the other side, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll have to stand up. I hope I don't get my big arms in the camera. Okay, so we'll glue that down. Now I did want to write a little bit as well. So, oh, my little basket of goodies is down there. I'll just have to go and get that. Just one sec. Okay, here I am. So this photograph is a photograph at my dad's place in the country, and my sis and I sat. It was a rainy, cold day where we were, and we sat and stitched all day on the Jessie Corley project. So this one's my sister's. It's really, 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 really beautiful, and she's done more since then. And I was sitting over here, and then Lulu was sitting down there working on some of her things. So it was a fun day. We really enjoyed it. We never got up, so it probably drove my stepmom crazy because we didn't get up from the table. So let's see what I've got here, see what we might use. I think I might put something over there, and I would like to write something, but I've got all these labels here. Some of them came from Mary Ann Moss, sorry, I always want to say it in my head around the wrong way. Mary Ann Moss, from her A Ticket to Venice course that I did. I'm just going to let all my clippings drop onto the floor, because then I can always sweep. So I'm kind of hot because it's quite nice outside. I had my window open, but there was a huge breeze blowing, and it was blowing all my papers away, so I had to close it. So now I feel hot. Okay. Lulu says she's going to join me in a minute. She's just watching something on YouTube, as the tweens do. So let's see if this will work. I'm sorry, I might come over here so I don't block the light. And would I like to put that there? No, I don't think I would. And I don't want to put it there because it's too big. Okay, what's next? Another option, I have this smaller one. Let's look at that one. That one could be good there. Yes, and that would kind of help it match there. So yes, I think I'll put that there. And I forgot that in my journal I am also using double-sided tape. That might be better. Might be easier than messing about with glue all the time. So Just move this out of the way. Okay. Put that there. I'll do the writing afterwards. I just thought if I don't work a little bit each day on it, like do a section of photographs each day, I'll never get it done. I'll be going to Australia again next year, and then I'll still be finishing this one. It's a bit like my Florence journal from when I went there at Christmas with my brother. That's still, and I'm nearly finished that one. I should just sit down and do it. And then I have a started journal from last year. No, not last year, 2 years ago, but I didn't like that one. I might do it again when I went to Agua Blava on the Costa Brava. I met my dad there, and we did. I started a journal from that, and never finished it. So I've got quite a bit to do, really. Okay, so I'll just come over and put that. What's that there? Tuck that under there. And I'll be able to write something there after. And I might put continue a washi tape too. Put a little bit of washi tape in similar colours to the other side so that continues. Because these colours obviously don't go well with the Australiana image. So I felt like if I did some of the similar, so that this washi that I'm putting here, I bought that with that. It was a set, so that helps it. And I might put a little bit up there, something, and then I'll leave that blank down the bottom because I might want to write a bit more. And I might just put no, I like that green one. Where's that? This is one of my favorites at the moment. Here it is. I bought that in Australia as well. It's an MT washi tape. Now when I get relaxed, my voice lowers, so I'm trying to be conscious of speaking loudly. I think I'll put that one there. Yes, I like that. Okay, so that page is done. Now over here, I love the writing, so I don't want to cover it. Just a minute, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Okay, that's done. So I'm going to stick this glassine bag down, which is a little bit transparent, so I'll just use my double-sided tape for that. It's not as messy as the glue, and it won't go all crinkly. Okay. And I thought about putting a stamped glassine bag because I have some of those, but then I don't want to compete with the gorgeous antique script writing. Okay, and let's just put it one diagonally so it's extra strong. Give it a cut. Now peel it off. Sit down. Finding it very difficult to work here with the tripod. I can't seem to coordinate where I'm supposed to position it. I haven't had that trouble before, but these last few days I seem to be sitting really far away from the table, and I have to keep checking that I'm on camera because I'm so far away from it. Bit of a goose. Okay, so I just move around the tripod here, and because otherwise if I go on the other side I'm blocking the light, as Lulu kindly tells me. I want to put that off to the side so I don't cover all of the writing. I love that. Okay, and then what was I going to do? So when I bought my Jessie Corley bits and bobs, she sent me this gorgeous card and wrote me a message. So I thought I'd just put that in as a flip up like that so it doesn't cover anything. And so I might do that now. And I'm going to do that with what? With what? Oh, let's use this nice washi tape. Probably won't be able to see it very much though, will you? Oh, I could use it on the underside, and on the upper side, what will I use? And I have those poking out the top. I'm going to use, what will I use? Not that one. No, they're all too big. Decisions are the worst. Oh, maybe I'll use this one. I've got a wider one and it's too wide. I'll use this one. It's quite sticky, this one. So I'll just get it and so many obstacles. Just put it on there. Oh, I've got my big arm in the way. Just put it on the top there. Doesn't matter about that. I just want to have it there because it's so lovely. Stick it down. Have my little strings poking out the top. If you find that the washi pops up, you can just put a little bit of glue under it. That helps. And then I'm going to use this gorgeous one. I'm going to just move you, and maybe I'll work. I don't know why it's happening. Why is this happening to me? Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Don't need too much of that one. And because it's kind of transparent, just a second, everything's moved now. Okay, got it. Now just put it there like that. And then if I put this, it should secure it. Okay. If I find I have any problem, I'll be sticking some glue under there. That should be all right. Okay, so that's done. Okay, and I was considering writing on there, I'm not sure. And so then I also had, so I have all these scraps. So what I like to do with these, I'll just show you, with these strips of paper is I like to fold them sometimes into three. I'm just going to open my window. Let's hope the wind doesn't blow everything away. So I'm going to have this like this, open it out. And so what I had were, these are photographs that I took of Mum's Jessie Corley embroideries that she'd done. I didn't take it, I just took a picture because I wanted inspiration for when I was doing mine. So I'm going to put those in here. So why don't I go ahead and do that? And I might become even more snazzy and use my roller tape. Do I have any roller tape? Yes, I do. Yay. Because that's really fast. Here we go. There's my little scissors. I was looking for these. These are good little scissors to use for paper. Oh gosh, it's really blowing. Can you see that? Okay, so let's just be quick and get some tape onto these. I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh no, I have to close the window. It's not working. Sorry. Okay, I'm blowing away. So just move this out of the way. So that's one. And I might write some things in there. Haha, worked it out. See how gorgeous is that? Okay, so here's another one. Just put this one in here. I love this idea. Love it. So you could do that with your own photographs. Like if you had I don't know, maybe a few photographs that you really wanted to include, but they weren't sort of main sort of photographs. Like maybe you had a whole series of panoramas. Now, do I want to put that one there? Maybe I'll put it on the cover. Yes, it's going on the cover. And then I might put some. Which way does it go? That way. Some sort of paper collagey so I can write something there, because I do have something to write there. And I'm thinking I might grab a piece of lace And I won't move you into my, you don't need to see me stitching. I think you all know how that goes. What I'll do is I'll just quickly stitch it off camera so I don't have to keep maneuvering all the time. I'm wondering what that would look like. Yes, I like that it clashes. I'm just going to glue a little tabby thing. You know how I like to do that. I just think it adds a little special touch to it. And I might add a little piece of paper somewhere. So I'm just going to squeeze my piece of trim so it doesn't move. And I like that too there because it kind of tells you that's where you open it. It kind of invites you into it. Okay. So that's done. And I'm really liking this. Okay, so let's have a look. Now let's just grab over the scrap little box and see if there's anything here that we feel like could go on there. So that's the front, and then inside you open it and there's that. And I might do some writing in there. I think that's so pretty, and I'm going to do writing there. So what I want to do is collage in some paper that I can write on. I can't get my words out. I can't seem to get myself on camera either. Okay, here we go. So I think I just want a piece of my recycled grid paper that I always use. I think so. Maybe a little piece of that. Just tear it, put that there, and here's my grid paper. Just tear that, and it's smaller. And I'm sorry to cover up the Tim Holtz. Yeah, that's going to be a good spot for writing, I think. So let's just quickly glue those in and move on. Oh, I haven't decided about the front there. So I'm thinking I want to write about that day, the rainy day, with my sis, because she wasn't on school holidays yet until my last few days in Sydney. She was kind of upset because we didn't get to spend much time together, and we like to do a little bit of crafting, and because she does different things, sometimes some different things to me, so we like to share ideas and catch up with things. And so she started our blog years ago in 2008 so that we could, because I started sewing then. I didn't really sew much before. I tried to do a bit of embroidery, but not very much. And I also love that. I also did a little bit of, I did quite a bit of cross stitch when I was young, as you do. But I didn't really do any of the sewing like what I do now. So Mum, when Lulu was 2, Mum gave me or maybe she was 1, and Mum gave me a sewing machine, and I kind of just looked at it for about a year, and I thought, oh no, I can't use that, because my attempts with sewing machines had not been so good in the previous years, and so then I did, and Mum came over when Lulu was about 2, so I'd been looking at the sewing machine for about a year, and I decided, I saw these little bags at this one of those sort of little stalls that you have in the shopping centre, those pop-up sort of stalls, and so I was just curious to try and figure out how the bag was made, and that's kind of how I started sewing, and I just sort of figured it out, and I bought books, and I mean, I should have been sewing. Mum made, you know, was a mad quilter in the 80s. We all had beautiful applique, all hand-pieced. She didn't even use a sewing machine. It was all hand-pieced together. In fact, she pulled one out. I've got it. I couldn't bring it back because I had too much stuff, but Mum has it for me. The first one she ever made, that was mine. So I'll bring that back next time I come. She's going to wash it for me because it was in some boxes. I think that's okay. So I'll write there, and I might put a little bit of washi tape, I think. Yes, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I didn't start sewing straight away. I'm thinking I can't really like this that I put in the planner yesterday. I'm wondering if I tear a little piece off and stick it there. Let me see. I wonder, you can't even see. Let's see, what do we think? Stick it there? No, it's overkill. Okay, I think I'll just leave it like that. I'm noticing that my washi tape here, it's not a very sticky one, so I'm going to have to pull it up and put some glue under there, just to be sure that it all sticks down. Okay. That's it. Glue fingers now. Oh, come on. Some days things just don't work. Anyway, yeah, so then I started sewing, and that was the end of that. So, and yeah, and then what really turned it around for me was when Lulu was about 4, I think she might have been 4 or 5. I went and did a course with Yoko Saito in Florence for 2 days. That was amazing. And I learned how to applique properly and all that sort of thing. So I'm wondering, I didn't test this. Oh, does it fit? Yes, it does. I was going to put that in there like that. And I'll write there. How about that? That's a cool page. I like that page. Yes. So just let that dry for a second. Oh, I can work on the other side. So here I was just going to move this out of the way now. Slide this over. I was just going to glue that there and stick a bit of washi, so don't need to do too much there, do I? So let me find, I'm just going to double-sided sticky tape it. So that's pretty easy peasy. Oh yeah, and I was saying, so my sister started our blog so that we could share what we were making. I didn't even know how to, use the blog. I mean, I still today don't know how to change some things. I'd like to change things because now my sister's so busy. I end up being the one that posts most of the things on the blog anyway. But it doesn't matter that I don't know how to do it. Okay, so I'll put that there, and I may write something. I might put a label. Do I want to put a label? I might put a little label there just to write something. So where's my label package? See if I've got anything small. Those are too big. No. Oh wait, I've got these. No, these are all too big. No, I don't have anything in the label section. They're all too big. I think I might have another label one. Just a second. I do have another. Look, oh, I have more. I have more labels. Oh, that was the package that I took to Florence. So I have more, but that's too big. Could cover the Lego. Could go there. Could go in the middle. Don't mind that, but I didn't want to cover the Lego because that's what my nephew was playing with. Too big. About these little things. Oh, they're just white. I want white. Oh, here's a little blue one. I can't write much on there though. Here's a little red one. Nope, don't like that. Not having any luck. No, okay, I'll look for that later. We're not having any luck here. Trying to find a label that might work. Maybe I'll put that one there. Yes, let's make a decision. It doesn't really matter. It's not the end of the world. Okay, just get my tape. Oh, I might use my roll. No, I'll use this stronger tape actually just so I'm sure that it sticks. Put one in the middle, and that's done. Okay. So, if you're like me and you cut it too long, just fold it back and stick it on itself. Anything that's overhang, I just fold it back. Oh my wordy lordy, won't come undone. Got it. Okay, I'm looking through the camera and it's making me feel strange. It's making me feel dizzy. Okay, so I've got a little bit of overhang there, so I'll just fold that back on itself. And I have to be careful here not to stick it onto the bit below because it is a short page. That's good, so I don't cover all the Legos, so that's I can remember. And then I want to put some washi tape, and I think my go-to seems to be this one. I like this. I think I would like to see that there because there's a lot going on in the photograph. A lot of colours, so maybe you need something more geometrical. I think I'll put that up there. And that is done. Okay, now here, oops, I was a little bit confused because I'm not quite sure what I want to do here. So maybe I'll have to, I was going to put that one there. Maybe that one, the people one's on the tag, and those two there. But I need to do some collages. So I think this video is long enough, and I will come back and do those another day. Thanks for watching. Bye.